Looks like we're live. Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Generation Millennium. I'm your host, Jeffro Madness, and we're back to Dynamax Adventures tonight. In which yesterday was actually a pretty good run for us, considering that I got both a shiny Cofarigus and Torkoal, although when I got the Torkoal, it was actually very funny. I actually got a 2-in-1 deal, a shiny Piloswine and Torkoal in the same round, and at first I thought my eyes were playing tricks on me because the odds of getting 2 shinies in one go is pretty darn rare. But well, I asked a friend of mine, Dragon, if she's going to join tonight. No response just yet, so I'll just go solo for the moment. Well, not quite solo, but I mean, I'll just be doing these adventures with strangers if I can actually find any partners, that is. And while I wait for things to load up, I would like to give out a shout out to my recent 2 followers. One, Dark Prince Travis, as well as Finch Toast 23 for the recent joins and follows. Oh, just one join so far. Still waiting for 2 more people to join. And for those of you who are still curious, until March 27th, the promo dens for the fossils will still be rolling, so if you know anyone who hosts those dens shiny, you can still do those, or you can just catch them in whatever ball you want. The Unova fossils for the Archon and Tortuga lines are still going, so you can still hunt those guys down if you so desire. As for me, I already caught Archon, Archeops, Tortuga, and Caracosta. All 4 of them shiny and beast ball, so I'm good to go on those guys. And since there's nothing really special about them, I have no real need to catch them in every single Pokeball like I usually do for other things, so I'm good on those. But looking at this list of Pokemon I currently have, running out of time, I guess I'll just go with Dragonair. So if we get Solgaleo, we usually want to go for fire types, ground types, ghost types, and dark types. That's 4 weaknesses. Funny that Solgaleo has the same 2 weaknesses as Lunala, ghost and dark, but he has 2 additional ones due to his steel typing, so that's why he's weak to fire and ground. I think that says psychic up there? All that electricity made it hard for me to see. And oh, we have to go to the right. Okay, let's go that way. Waiting on my online comrades. Which way you want to go, people? Let me know, please. And they chose the right. Okay. I guess some of them were looking a little forward ahead to see which way they would want to go. And this ghost type is... Ooh, Lambent! You're both fire and ghost. That should be very useful against Solgaleo. What's funny is that Solgaleo, he has access to Fire Spin and does max Flare, so if he sets up the sun, you're gonna fire type, because he just inadvertently just made himself like more vulnerable to be taking out. And as for... I was hoping you had something else, but oh well. I'll just use Thunder. Oh, I was hoping the Thunder would paralyze, but oh well, let's use Thunder Wave. That saves me some trouble. Oh, that swing could come in handy. Well, not against Solgaleo, he's a physical attacker. With the exception of Fire Spin, all his moves are physical attacks. Wait, was I... Although I thought I got a status condition for a second, I'm like, what? You burned me? How? And I'm just keeping an eye on my chat over here in case someone pops in without me noticing. I just... Is it just me or is this Lamp not really doing much to us? Not that I'm complaining, but... Wait, what move was that? He hit all 4 of us? How? What move was that? Well, I've been getting lucky with thunders this game. I mean, 3 hits in a row. Wait, that was a critical hit? That didn't even do much damage. Come on, 1 more hit. What? Are you using substitute? You were so close to taking this thing out and you just had to do that. What the hell? And you put yourself in the red. And now I think your substitute breaks. What a waste of a move. You could have just attacked and knocked this guy up, but no. Okay, I don't want to risk missing with thunder, but if I get hit with flame body, I'm blaming you, pal. Okay, good, no flame body. And since you are a ghost type, I guess I'll chuck a dusk ball at you. Now let's see, what moves do you have? Why the heck do they have Scary Smack? Do they have Burning Jealousy? I guess I'll take you. I mean, you're a fire type. And then we have fairy or normal. What do we have up ahead? I guess it doesn't matter. I think they both lead the same direction. But we have another ghost up ahead. I think I clicked on fairy, but I think the majority vote went normal. Why? Is there berries after this or something? Oh, lovely. Explode. Wait, hold on. I get Dynamax again? Oh, yeah, I forgot we didn't even Dynamax that last round. Huh. Lol. Both my attacks have low power points. What the hell? Well, may as well do what I can. My viewer count just went up to 1. Do I have some invisible person hanging around now? Let me check straight. I don't think anyone in Streamlabs chat box. Could be a quick person, but I guess someone just hanging out mysteriously. Oh hey, you paralyzed him again. Okay, that's good to know. I'm not sure that screen's gonna help. Expel's usually a physical attacker. And then set up the sun. Wait, hold on. I thought we just set up light screen, or is that... Or did Expel set up his own light screen? Because if he did... I want to save those power points, so I guess I'll go for this. In case you're a special attacker, I guess I can lower your special attacks out of this. I guess I did okay damage? I mean, it's Lampent, you can't really expect a mid-stage Pokemon to do too much. Wait, did someone just miss? And wait, did you just miss? Okay, 3 things happened that round. I didn't quite catch any of that. Looks like we're doing some decent damage. Like, what's happening? Okay, actually did less than I thought that would, but then again, it's not stab. I guess that's why he's not doing as much. Okay, special attacks drop. And then... Oh! Is that max overgo or max strike? Okay, I think that's speed lowering, I think it's max strike. The animation sounds, in my opinion, for those 2 attacks sound very similar, so I kind of get them confused sometimes. Then again, I don't know if Explode can learn any grass type moves, although that'd be pretty funny. I guess I'll just go for Burning Jealousy Stab in the sun. Oh, dang it. You just had to reset the stats now. And seriously, are you people using moves that you keep missing? What the heck? Oh, was that Orgasm Explode who kept missing? And did I finish him off? Okay. I think Explode has access to Scrappy ability, but I don't remember what else. I think he had Scrappy and Terrain Pulse as one of his moves. I don't remember what else he had. Well, guess I'm about to find it right now. Not that I think I'll be switching out. Hyper Voice. Yeah, I don't think I'll be switching out. Maybe someone else will. Focus Blast, that definitely won't be helping. And Blizzard. Definitely not helpful against Solgaleo. It looks like no one took that thing. And now we would go to this split path. Looks like I was right. Both paths led back to here, so Ghost may be beneficial. And looks like my partners agree. Actually, I need to check something on Streamlabs again. Let's see, where is that tab? Ah, there it is. Okay, good. Just want to make sure things are in order over here. And the ghost is... Oh, Doughblade. I already have you, Shiny. No need for you again. I guess I'll try going for Inferno. The more powerful attack, less accuracy though, but I wouldn't say the Burning Jealousy is for Solgaleo. Seriously though, I really question Game Freak's executives, people, employees, what they were thinking. I mean, what's so hard about giving this guy just Flamethrower? But no, they just go like, oh yeah, remember all those moves we incorporated out of armor? Yeah, we want you to remember that these moves exist, so we're gonna slap it on every single Pokemon we can think of. Why are you wasting your turn with substitutes again? I think that just hit the guy who'd use substitute. I wouldn't be surprised if it did. Or not. I guess I'll now use Burning Jealousy. I'll just alternate between the two because I have very low power points for my attacks. Not that it matters because I think you're gone. Let's go for Dusk Ball again. And I know if Doublade has no ghost type moves, so definitely not choosing him. Although I swear, if I get another Doublade shiny, oh geez. Because if right now I already have a duplicate shiny in the form of Bisharp. So I don't need any more duplicates. Great, thank you. So frankly, the fact that I've gone through all of these D.A.s and I've only gotten one duplicate thus far is pretty impressive in my opinion. Oh hey, I got Dynamax again. Oh then, time to max flare this guy to death. Let's see, what's our timer at so far? We're at the 16-minute mark, getting close to 20, so relatively good time for our first D.A. Not too long, not too short, as long as we can beat this old guy within about 4 minutes. Yeah, we thought I should use Shiny Lampin like 3 times in one D.A. The first times when we took it on, and 2 more times when I Dynamaxed it myself. Ouch. That Thunder Wave has been coming in clutch. 90% accuracy? Yeah, right. Then Max Flare. A shame that I can't use Inferno to burn this guy. I think that's the thing, like 50% accuracy, but then always burns on contact. That'd be more helpful than Paralysis because then his attack stat is decreased. All Paralysis does is it gives a coin toss of possibly not attacking. And he's hit someone with Fire Spit. Yeah. I hate residual damage when it's used on us. What the? Who'd you hit? Oh, Doublade. Not surprising. Was that our first loss? I think that was our first loss. I don't know if Doublade's loss is really that significant because I don't think he has any useful attacks. Like, I think Doublade had Iron Head, Aerial Lace, Sacred Sword, and Iron Defense as his moves. So he was like doing jack squat against Sogali. I mean, you can use Sacred Sword, that does neutral damage, but Sogali is like more physically defensive anyway, so that's why it's not that big of a deal. Heal, heal, heal! Or not. Lightning Voltage. Next player, how much is it gonna do? Not as much as I thought it would. Ow! Well, no more priority moves for us. That is we even had any priority moves. Why using Draining Kiss? Unless that's your only attacking move, then I can't blame you, but still. But you're probably getting knocked out right here anyway. What was that, Iron Tail? Here goes our second life. Thankfully, this guy has no Beast Boost or any such abilities. And then now Doublade's coming back in. I think I'm out of Infernos now. Yep. Only have 3 more attacks. Well, I mean, I still technically have Skitter Shock, or Smack, whatever that bug type move is, but it's pretty much useless. Yay, heal! Yes, heal us up, heal us up. Almost there. Come on, Bird Chelsea. You just had to reset the stats down, huh? You gonna hit me with that? Come on, I'm resistant to fire. Ah, so close. Was that enough? Oh yeah! I was getting a little worried there. All these runs of Sogali have always been like close encounters. I'll take a look at my other switches. I already count all the fossil Pokemon, so I don't really have anything else to do on those guys. No Chinese. Dang it. I could pull my other switches and host 3 switches again, but considering that only works when I know people are joining, that's pretty much non-existent at the moment, especially since my one possible friend who could join is not coming, therefore hosting 3 switches is no point at the moment. Looks like I'm jumping in someone else's DA right now. We're just waiting on one more person. And speaking of one person, who's that one viewer that Twitch says that I have? Like, seriously, whenever that pops up, I always wonder, like, did someone just pop into my stream and then leave and my viewer count just never went back down to 0 or something? Or is it counting myself as a viewer on my own iPad when I'm looking at my own chat video? Like, what? I mean, my stream manager, like, does it count yourself as being in chat? I don't get how this system works sometimes. Wait a minute. Viewer count at 22? I thought it was at 21. Did I miscount something somewhere? And are we not missing someone? Are we going to this with just 3 people? It looks like it, which means we're going to be saddled with 1 useless NPC. Well, maybe not useless, but not as intelligent. I'll take Miltank for now. I mean, Sneasel's a dark type, but he's too fragile. 1 Fire Spin, Iron Tail from Solgaleo, and he's down. So he'd be an easy target. Oh, hello, RNG. You're lurking? Okay, good to know. Let's see, poison or... Ooh, dark! Too dark! Whew, thankfully my chat agrees. I mean, not my chat, but my associates agree. Not sure about the computer. Anyways, RNG, how are you? I mean, just lurking? Like, are you doing homework or something in the background? And if you're lurking, I'm guessing that means you're not going to be joining these rounds. I'm not sure you know, but I got Shiny Null on Friday. Still overjoyed about that. Let's see, what do you have again? Oh yeah, you have Play Rough. I can use that to obscure. I'm the second fastest on the field. Ow! Jeez, we all get... That's the second round in a row we have someone with Thunder Wave. Ow. Wait, did the host not Dynamax? Why? Well, anyways, RNG, the fact that you're lurking, I guess that you're helping my viewer average out. Thank you for that. Although in order for my viewer average to be good, I need an average of 3. I'm not sure how Twitch calculates that, because whenever I look at the stream summary, it says I have a viewer average of 0.6, even though I sometimes have just 1 person lurking apparently. So not sure how that calculates that exactly. Although in order to get affiliated, I need to get a total of 50 followers. Not sure it's within a single month, but hopefully it's not a single month, but I just need to get 50 followers. And considering I'm a new streamer, I'm not sure how long 50 followers would take, but considering I started streaming about, what, 3 weeks ago now? So the fact I've gotten roughly, I guess, 9 followers, 10, give or take, in the course of those 3 weeks, I should really be counting my blessings. And apparently some people are still searching Dynamax Adventures when they're on Twitch, so that's pretty surprising, because from my understanding, most people have been hopping over to shiny hunting in Legends Arceus by this point in time. Which reminds me, RNG, if you can tell me how my mic quality sounds, that would be awesome to know. Like, is the music too loud? Is my mic too soft? Am I talking too soft? Just things in general, so I know if my current settings are decent enough. I doubt they'll ever be perfect for me. And whew, that obstacle took way too long to take down. Let's see, you're an obstacle, you're a dark type, I guess I'll chuck a Duskull at you. Although honestly, I don't really care about Obstagoon become a shiny because I already caught a random shiny Zigzagoon in the wild area just by running around by accident. I just bumped into a random Zigzagoon in the bridge field when I was just cloning. I didn't mean to run into that Zigzagoon, and then it was shiny. Frankly, that's happened to me like at least like 10 times in Sword and Shield. I just walked into a random Pokemon without meaning to, and they turned out to be shiny. Lucky me, I guess. The most notable of which for me was on Route 9, I think, the one that has like all the water and tailing that you go on your way to what's it called? The Dark type gym area, that like Dark City run by Team Yell. Spike Myth, I think it's called. Trying to remember off the top of my head. Ooh, items. Expert Bat, perfect. But anyways, on one of my save files that I was playing, because I have like multiple switches, so I had to go through Sword and Shield multiple times in order to get to the post game, so I could just have access to the Oval Charm, so cloning would become easier. That was being one of my main goals, not to mention I was also catching multiple, well, not shiny, but just multiple legendaries at the time, because, well, I was just doing it anyways during that save file. I came across a shiny Grapplok on that route, like as you're going down that water route on Route 9. I think there's like 2 static times. I managed to slip past the first one, but then I accidentally bumped into the second one, and that one turned out to be shiny. And catching that one was not fun, because for one, that route is like almost always hailing, and Grapplok's capture rate was apparently a bit lower than I expected, so... And because I was just speedrunning the game, I didn't catch that many Pokeballs, so the only Pokeballs I had available were the Pokeballs you get at the start of the game, maybe like 1 or 2 Great Balls and Ultra Balls I just found on the ground while I was just cruising along the game, and then all of the Apricorn Pokeballs I got from the gyms. And eventually I was just running out of balls because that Grapplok wouldn't stay in the ball, and the hail was just causing chip damage at every turn, so my team was such high level that I had nothing to weaken it. So you can imagine I was really starting to panic I was going to lose and fail a shiny. So I checked my level ball, one of my last balls remaining, Grapplok was in the red, and I finally caught. And I was like just like breathing fresh air. I was like so worried I was going to fail that shiny. Beyond that, all the other shinies I caught in Sword and Shield are pretty easy. Like on my main Sword play file, the one I started playing on the game's release, my first shiny was Grubbin. I ran into it randomly. The next one I ran into was technically a shiny Kufant, but this was during the time when I was playing the game like online. The online was wonky, and this also during that time period Nintendo Switch itself was still flawed, and if you play the game for too long without ever going to the home menu by pressing the home button, and you set your home menu maybe like for 1 or 2 seconds before you re-enter the software. So if you just play the game for like 1 or 2 hours straight without ever closing to the home menu for like a couple seconds, the game would crash. And that's what happened to me. I came across a shiny Kufant, I caught it in the quick ball, and I was just getting ready to do another Wonder Trade because I was doing that to complete my Pokédex at the time. My game crashed before my game could do another trade and save its progress, therefore I lost that shiny Coupon. I was so pissed at that. Because keep in mind, at that point I didn't have the shiny charm, so therefore all these shinies I was getting were all full encounter shinies. Then again, when it still said I lost the Coupon because that's a Gen 8 Pokemon. So in fact, after that I got 2 more Gen 7 shinies just randomly in the wild area. I got a shiny Mudstale and a shiny Arachnid. Just all random encounters. Like, I think I was in the Dusty Bowl when I counted Mudstale. And I don't know where I was when I counted Arachnid, but it was raining. I know that's the condition you need for that. And I think it was a sandstorm going on for Mudstale. But the fact that I just got those guys shiny just by walking around randomly. Like, wow. There was the Graplock I mentioned, there was the Zigzagoon I mentioned. I think I came across a Blipbug at one point on Route 1 when I went back at one point. I just took a Great Ball yet. Let's see. And I also hashed a couple of shinies by Masuda breeding. Although I wasn't even attempting the Masuda breed at the time, I was just using those 4 Dittos just for the IVs. But I managed to hatch a shiny Alolan Meowth, a Abra, and a shiny Ghastly. And I also got the eggs for this shiny Galarian starters, which I got from other people. Let's see who we have. Can we go ground? No, I can't have that in the wrong direction, so our choices were just water? I guess this way. Majority says yes. Whew, I didn't know these sweets would cause my mouth to become this dry. I guess I'll stick to Skittles or something next time. Those are less likely to make me get this dry. That Politoed? And you have Drizzle. I guess Politoed might be decent. Oh wait, I can Dynamax. But do I have anything effective against Politoed? Let's see, Lash Out. Oh, I got Thunderbolt, perfect. I can't believe I forgot that Obstagoon has Thunderbolt on it. I mean, it's so random. I mean, Lash Out for a Dark move because they decided to go with Lash Out because once again, they're just advertising all the out of armor move switcher moves. Whereas Obstagoon would probably be better with Knockoff or something. Actually, no, not Knockoff. Knockoff doesn't work in these Dynamax battles. What would be the next best move? Throw Chop could work, I guess. But then again, it's Pokemon like Cramorant and these already have Throw Chop, so I guess they didn't want to copy too much. And oh wow, that one attack did a lot of damage. What was that? Like, was that a Bombasnow doing something? Wait, that could have been a Woodhammer, right? Ow. They caught up Dynamax. And we should definitely take it out next turn. Hooray! And I was just thinking of a strategy used on some Galio, but then I remembered his stupid ability prevents stat drop, so I can't use Screech on it. My best bet for dealing with Galio is to find a way to change his ability so you can then lower its stats, like Worry Seed or maybe Kofferiga's a Mummy ability. Something to change this guy's his ability, because one thing that can make lots of legendaries easier to defeat in D.A.s is if you can alter their stats. But if you can't do that, then the battles become a bit more difficult. I guess we go Dive Ball. Really regretting using that. Did I use a Nest Ball or Great Ball on Wailmer before? whichever ball I used, I got some shiny, which I still find fun because I just made a comment earlier, like when I was catching the whale, I was like, okay, if this guy becomes shiny, I'm nicknaming him Thanos, and it turned out to be shiny. Like, that's gotta be the weirdest coincidence I've ever had. I didn't see what Holiday had, but someone wanted him. No berries or items? Oh, we did get an item. Expert belt, I think. Oh, maybe that's why the Thunderbolts are doing more damage. Well, not Thunderbolt, Max Lightning, but same difference. Round 2 is a Galio, let's go. The Drizzle activates this way. Your Fire Spin and Max Flares, at least on the first turn, will deal less damage, which is good, although I don't think I have anyone weak to fire. I'm opposite good. If you could target me with your Zen Headbutts or Max Mindstorms, that'd be perfect, because they deal no damage. Only thing you can affect me with are the fire and steel moves, I believe. Yeah, your fourth move is Noble Roar, and your desperate move is you get that signature move of yours, Sun Steel Strike or something, whatever it's called. And looks like we're doing good damage. Or not. Because that one person who uses not very effective for some reason. Or 2 people. So I guess 2 of us are doing all the heavy lifting. And I think last shot did more damage because he used Noble Roar to lower one of our stats. I think that's how the move works. Okay, good. Someone's Dynamaxing. Ooh, nice sunglasses. Reminds me of those sunglasses from the Battle Agency and Ultra Sun Ultra Moon. Does Politoed having super effective moves? What just happened here? Oh, you're back Quake. Is that on Earth Power? Ooh, nice Thunderwave. Slowing you down will be nice, therefore you can be paralyzed and therefore not attack us. Not to mention your speed stats lower, therefore we have a higher chance of attacking before you do. Very good. We may have a better chance of surviving this round. And how am I to pass it down the field? Boosting our special defense is kind of pointless considering this guy's a physical attacker. He's desperate now. Okay, take your best move. What the? You're seeing stats already? Come on. That's my score. And of course, you don't target me. You never target me. The only time I've ever seen a Dynamax Legendary attack me whenever I have a Pokemon that's not has the move has no effect on is like only like once out of like 300. Which, when you know, that's like the shiny odds. Extremely low and unlikely. Although seriously though, 1 in 300 odds, shiny charm 1 to 100. I mean, sometimes it looks that way, but other times, most of the time, it looks like those 1 in 100 odds is complete BS. Although I'm still curious, out of all these Dynamax adventures I've done, I wonder how long if it's possible for me to get 3 shinies in one go. I'm still curious if that'll ever happen. I've gotten to 2 shinies in one go. That's happened to me twice now. Once with shiny Mewtwo, and then once just actually yesterday was when next time it happened. And did you really spend your next turn paralyzing him again? Just attack. He's almost dead. Or else he's gonna take us out. Like that. It was our second life. And here comes my 5th and final lash out. Heal! 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 Nah. That's lash out to finish him off, right? Whoa, come on, that's like a sliver of health. I think I'll do finish him off. Ooh, critical hit, yes! Please be dead. What, healing? Wait, you have a shell bell or something? That's so misleading. Just seeing all those edit animations play out before he's officially shown he's defeated, just so misleading. It's like, did you actually hang on? And how long did that D.A. take us? Either I'm taking too long or that D.A. took a little longer than usual because we're over the 40-minute mark. Dang. Alright, let's check these guys out. Dang it, nothing again. I mean, I guess it's to be expected only using one switch tonight, so the odds of me getting a shiny are relatively low. I mean, the fact I got 2 shinies yesterday was pretty phenomenal considering I was using 3 switches at that point in time, so I guess it was to be expected I would get something. Well, let's set this up again. Let's go to round 3. Although funny enough, on my 3rd switch, the odds of me getting shiny there are relatively even less because it's the full odds of 1 in 300 odds there. Because on that save file I don't have the shiny charm, so yeah, the full 1 in 300 odds. I mean, still possible, just not as likely. Well, come on, Mr. Host, let's get going. And it looks like it's time to start reading some fanfiction because the host is taking their sweet time doing something else. I don't know, maybe they're just scrolling on Instagram or something. But frankly, I think it's like actually a very funny comment. A lot of people who make YouTube videos or whatnot just make their comments like, if people are too busy not to notice what they're doing on the stream, maybe they're busy just scrolling through Instagram, TikTok, or other things on their phones, devices, etc. Then again, I'm not one to complain considering I've done some very similar things. I mean, in my case, if people are taking their sweet time doing things, I'll just be reading some fanfiction. Speaking of social media still, I never checked if this thing from Nightbot was up and running. Let me see. Okay, it is up and running. Just want to make sure that commando is actually working. And wow, you people are making your decisions quickly. What was the second guy did? He hit Marathon like immediately. Two normal types? What the heck? Maybe water could help? Piloswine. I don't think you have any ground type moves there, so you're useless. I guess I'll go Porygon. You may be good for now. Actually, I want to see one other thing in the I can type in chat. Oh good, that's also working. Look, there's a fire to the right. So according to that D.A. list of mine, I've caught 27 shinies from Dynamax Adventures. Well, technically 26. One of them was from my friend Dragon. Oh, it looks like I misspelled Gloom. I left out the M. My bad. But that Gloom is caught from Dragon. Everything else is from one of my save files or another at some point. In fact, 2 of those shinies... Hey, what do you know? Speaking of the devil, the D.A.s, that's one of the Pokemon I already have shiny. But anyways, 2 of those shinies I have, Rhydon and Pelipper, were actually caught on from D.A.s on my save file that I started Sword and Shield with, which I find to be rather interesting and funny. Because during those times I wasn't really, whenever you do D.A.s, you're always hunting for shinies, but at the same time I wasn't expecting shinies when I was doing them on that save file. So the fact I got 2 shinies, I wish they were legendaries, but beggars can't be choosers. And in all honesty, considering the number of D.A.s I've done, I'm not sure 27 is really a good number. And hello Nightbot, you're doing the auto list right now? Wait, does me typing in chat count as 2 lines? Because you're supposed to pop up every time I write 2 lines of text or something. So does me typing in chat count as those 2 lines? Huh, I guess that's kind of cheap. Wait, did anyone Dynamax? Like, what, do you now want to waste your Dynamax to turn on a Dedenne Evolved Pokemon? I mean, the faster we take the thing down, the better. Just looking at my D.A. list I wrote out. Okay, good. I spelled Torkoal correctly. Something made me think I misspelled it somehow. And Vanillus was also spelled correctly, and I was somehow paranoid I spelled that one incorrectly too. Like, I was surprised when I only had 1 N in its name. And I ordered up the D.A.s by putting all the legendaries I've caught thus far at the beginning of the list. I got 4 legendaries right now: Zygarde, Mewtwo, Xurkitree, and Lunala. The latter 3 I actually caught in the save file I'm using right now. Zygarde, I was caught on that on a different save file. But it's still one of mine, just on a different switch. Which makes me wonder if I'm going to be a complete narcissistic person and see if I can catch Zygarde on this save file shiny as well. I mean, I could technically go for it, it'd just be hell. So if I do that, maybe I'll save Zygarde for last. Although I do technically also have shiny Necrozma in the Beast Ball, but I was caught by someone else, one of my other friends on another Discord server. I mean, we both had the same ideas at the time. We both wanted to get these shiny legendaries and Beast Balls. I don't want the Dene. And at that time, I was just helping out with the D.A.s. I was hoping I'd get shiny, but I wasn't really crazy if I did get the shiny, and he ended up getting the shiny Necrozma, so we were all happy for him. And he ended up cloning one and giving it out to me, so I was happy about that. So that took care of like 1 potential problem off the list. But since I technically didn't catch it myself, that's why I didn't put it on the list there. I won't risk the scientist. That randomness is not really worth it at this juncture. Looks like someone risked it, and that sounds familiar. I'm not sure what Pokemon card that was though. Although out of all the D.A.s I did, Serena is my very first shiny from D.A.s. I was quite surprised when that first happened. Ooh, Blaziken! Oh no, I'm a normal type. I don't think I've anything super effective. That's great, I'm not going to get any opportunity to use Hyper Beam, so Max Strike. And if he takes me down with single close combat, so be it. Although, despite the fact I got all these shinies from Dynamax Adventures, I'm only happy with 2 of them, really. Well, I mean, besides the legendaries, of course, I always want those. So you take out those 4 legendaries, that means I've gotten 23 regular Pokemon from D.A.s. The only ones I was really happy about was Alolan Persian and Cofarigus, which were actually very recent additions. Although, I mean, I'm happy I got the Alolan Pokemon shiny, Beast Ball, and all that from D.A., but out of all of them, really? Alolan Persian? I would prefer it was like Alolan Marowak or Alolan Raichu or even Kanto Weezy, because I come across those guys far more often than Alolan Persian, and then that guy turns out shiny. I mean, I'm not disappointed, but I mean, okay, maybe I'm disappointed. Lol. It's just not, I guess I'm not satisfied, I guess is a better term. Because I'm really like, it's just the fact that like, for Pokemon like Cofarigus, it's a Pokemon that's like not native to the region. Like you can't catch your mask in the wild, the only way you can get is like trading for the your mask at the the Bounty Gym. There's like an NPC there who I request that you trade them a Galarian mask, and then you'll receive a Novan mask, and then you have level up once and you get Cofarigus. And I believe you could shiny hunt for that trade if you want, but your shiny charm does not affect that trade, so you'll be going for the full, what's the full odds again? 1 in 4,096 chance of gaining that trade shiny. I mean, so I guess you could technically hunt for it, but considering that you get that trade in the regular Pokeball, is not really that aesthetically pleasing. So through Dynamax Adventures, you can get the chance of catching Cofarigus and catching whatever ball you want. After that, I guess you could breed for whichever nature you want to have. And not to mention for whatever Pokeball you want after that. So the chance of it getting a shiny is relatively low. So the fact that I got shiny Cofarigus, I am quite pleased. But beyond my regional variants, the other shinies I want are the Hoenn starters, like this Blaziken. Considering the only way you can get these guys shiny at this point is by breeding them just like the other Pokemon. So I'd rather go through the odds of getting them here. I think I want to take this Blaziken. Maybe me using it will increase my odds of it being shiny. But anyways, I was saying the reason why I want the regional variants to be shiny is because you just can't get them normally in this game. Like, you would think, like with the Ultra Wormholes, you could use a method like that to get other regional forms, but that's apparently not something they're doing. Let's go Ghost People. Like for example, Pikachu is in the game, but you can only evolve into Cantonian Pikachu. If you want Alolan Raichu, the only way you can get it at this point is by trading over an Alolan Raichu from Gen 7. Or I think you can trade for Alolan Raichu with an NPC in the Out of Armor. You have to trade them a Cantonian Raichu, and then you have a chance of getting a shiny Raichu from them, but just like all the other trades, it's full odds, so the chance of you actually getting Alolan Raichu is very slim. Like, I know there's an NPC that can trade you a Cantonian Executor for a Alolan one. I've seen the proof of that. I think the NPC's name is like Regina or something. Regine? Something along those lines. Oh, dang it, looks like someone else got the Blaziken. This is a Lampent. I guess we go for Thunderbolt. I could go for Foul Play, that's super effective, but Lampent's not really much of a physical attacker, so... Actually, Oregon... Oh, yeah, Foul Play! I can use you against Solgaleo! Nice, I just realized that. Okay, maybe it's not a bad thing I chose this guy then. Why did I think about switching him out? Because Foul Play is a dark move that's super effective against Solgaleo's Psychic type, and Solgaleo is a very powerful physical attacker, and his Foul Play gets more power based on the attack stat of the opponent. pineapple concrete plant, and why did this person not Dynamax on their turn? I mean, seriously, we could take this thing down faster if you do. Because if I get Dynamax against Solgaleo, I'm not going to be happy. And you're wasting your turn with stat buffs, like what the heck? Don't hit me, don't hit me, don't hit me. Oh! Oh, look like we got a new person in. Hello to you. Oh. I'm not quite sure how to pronounce that. Bongo? 1242. Welcome to the Generation Millennium. I'm a visually impaired gamer. And I'm just doing Dynamax Adventures, hunting for shiny Solgaleo at the moment. Okay, so right now it's Bongo. Nice to meet you. And looks like you got a Twitch Prime badge there. I mean, not Twitch Prime. Well, I guess Twitch Prime, Amazon Prime? I forget which one, or they're just both the same, connected. I think I have to like link the accounts, but cool to see you have that badge. And I'm also curious how you found my stream. Were you just looking for Dynamax Adventures in the Sword and Shield category? Do I have room for one more party member? Yes, I do. I can always have people join me. Let's see, who are we taking on again? I mean, this battle, I forget who was. Oh, whatever, I'll just check out Great Ball. And I'm right? Okay. Gotcha. Oh, Lampent. I was going against Lampent. I forgot like the name of the Pokemon we were battling against for their. Wait, someone actually wants that thing? Oop, I can heal us? Heal. Yay, berries! Just random berries on the ground. Who knows if those are even sanitary? But at any rate, if it... yeah, they're probably not sanitary. But if you're gonna join for another... Join Dynamax Adventures, maybe I should get my other switches ready. Although RNG, if you're still here, I guess you could hop into D.A.s if you want. Having more human hands on deck would make things a lot easier for us than dealing with NPCs and their terrible decisions. Likely there's more dust and berries. Wait, who got knocked out? That's our first KO. Oh, what move was that? That did quite a bit of damage. Was that my foul play? I hope that was my foul play. Wait, we're doing Dynamax? I can understand the computer not Dynamax. I think we have like one computer in this round. But come on, we have like two other people. Like, why are you guys not Dynamaxing? What's your excuse? And no, I am not going to use this Dynamax because my foul play is much more powerful this way. So screw you, my comrades. I don't know why you didn't Dynamax. I mean, come on, what if you chose a Lampent for crying out loud? Or was that the computer? Yeah, it's probably the computer. You get good luck with NPCs a lot there, Bongo? I guess I can't really say much to that. It's pretty much a coin toss most of the time. I mean, I wouldn't mind these NPCs all that much if their movesets were better. I swear, Game Freak, I don't know what... The junior members of Game Freak, like... I mean, I don't blame them for, like, programming-wise, that much I can't really complain about, but... Pokemon's been out for a long time, and if you're gonna be like an employee at the Pokemon Company and Game Freak, they should know, like, the VGC elements. And yet, they give these Pokemon such terrible movesets. It's like, It really reminds me these movesets are like what you would give to the Pokemon from like Pokemon Stadium on the Nintendo 64. It's like all the first stage and mid-stage Pokemon, we give these guys like the superior movesets, and then we give their full evolutions like the worst things imaginable. With only a few notable exceptions, like Seismitoad, for example. I don't think he has a single ground move on him. Instead, they gave him something lame like Rock Tomb or Bounce. It's like, what's wrong with you? And even Gastrodon, like a very popular VGC Pokemon. Like, not even Earth Power on that thing. What's wrong with them? To balance it out, I mean, that's understandable to an extent, but there's a difference between being balanced and being frustrating. And honestly, it's like you see like a ground type Pokemon, you expect it to have ground type moves. Because that's the main reason why you would go towards a ground type Pokemon like Quagsire or like the Gastrodon. Because that's when you're going against Entei, you see a ground type, you're like, perfect, I'm gonna use ground type moves from that guy, and then you battle the ground type, you catch it, you go to like the white screen to see what you're gonna choose next, and then you just realize then there, they do not have any ground moves. So it's like, okay, you wasted my time and you just program this thing in wrong, it just becomes useless. It's bad expectations. And I know I sound like I'm just completely bickering here, making pointless accusations by this point in time when the Crown Tundra's been out for so long. But you would think with all the criticisms they would release a patch update to maybe adjust things, but oh well. Can't cry on over some spilled milk, and at this point there's no real point to it. I mean, I'll keep complaining, but nothing I can do about it. Haunter, one of the worst Pokemon in the raids? Haunter's a flip coin in my opinion. Like, sometimes it's good, sometimes it's terrible. Like, if Hypnosis can land, and then you can use Dream Eater, I guess it's okay, but at the same time, it's like, if you're gonna waste your time giving the thing Dream Eater, you may as well also give it Hex. I'm pretty sure it can learn Hex. I mean, that'd be a better combo, but it's like, the programmers are like, nope, we already gave that combo to like Rotom with Thunder Wave, so we're not gonna make a duplicate copy. But it's like, but that's like a viable like strategy. Why not use it? But then I think they're also using that same excuse they use for like other games. It's like, Falling Pokemon? Oh no, that's exclusive to Heart Gold Soul Silver. We want those games to be special. We don't want to bring back Falling Pokemon. We want it will disrupt the specialty of past games, and the current fanbase is like, we don't give a damn about the old games being special. We want these features in now. So bring these features in now. I mean, if you think about it, we are a very spoiled community. And I can admit that openly and freely, but at the same time, it's like, some things should be just like staple to the franchise by now, and others, not so much. And no shining. Rip. I was hoping at least Blaziken could be shiny. And it's female! Oh my god, that would have been perfect shiny! I mean, starters only have like a 12.5% chance of being female, so if that had been shiny, that would have been perfect. And what nature are you anyway? Serious. Nah. Oh well. And just standard 8. Well, I almost can't snap. Spending $100 to get reskinned max raids. And following Pokemon. Yeah, that's pretty much like the cash grab for these guys. Although, it's only $100 if you buy if you're just buying the DLC in the game brand new. Although I think the package deal itself is just $90 or $89.99 if you want to go for the market version. So anyways, Bongo, if you want to join in the raids, let's get ready to put in that raid code. I like using this one. I'll put it on screen there. Let me know when you're just about ready, and I'll begin the search once I get my other switches up and running. And let me see. Wait, what? The games have an update? What? Wait, hold on here. Hold on here. I need to save my game on this Nintendo Switch. What's this about? What's this about a game update? I've not heard anything about any updates. Hold the presses, people. I need to temporarily... No, I need to leave my computer for a moment and check Cerebi because... Is there an update going on that I don't know about? Is Pokemon Home finally getting updated? Hold the phone, people. I need to check this out. Come on, load. I want to see if there's any updates. Come on. Load Cerebi, thank you. Let's see. Tuesday. No, that's Monday. Just Pokemon Go? What? No updates? What's going on here? Is Cerebi just behind on the news? What's going on? What's this update that I'm currently going for right now? Wait, is this a software update or is this a... Wait, is this is it an update just for the Switch itself? Wait, my Switch restarted. Wait, so that's not a software update then. What did I just update? What the heck? Let me check my Pokemon Shield save file. Let's see, I was just in there. And sorry, it's not popping up on my... Actually, let me go into my game here on my main Switch, the one that you're seeing on screen. I'll exit out like that. Go back in. Okay. Home menu. 1, 2, 3. Press it. Huh. How come I'm not getting anything on this Switch? That's weird. I know this Switch is up to date, so why the heck did I get a message like that? Alright, let me get my other Switch Lite out. Where did I put you? I should have these guys up at the ready before I even start streaming. You never thought they would update this game? I mean, if this is Sword and Shield update I'm looking at, then yeah, I'm just as surprised as you are. I don't see anything appearing on this Switch, so why is it this Switch that's like seems outdated or something? Weird. Oh, hey Dragon. And you have a system update? Yeah, my other Switch has got system updated, but not my other Switches, like the one that's currently on stream and my what essentially I label my Patreon Switch hasn't got any updates requests at this point in time, so I'm not sure what's going on here. Let alone I don't even know what this update's about. But anyway, Dragon, you want to hop into these raids? Because Bongos has volunteered to jump into these raids as well, so if you'd like to join us too, that means I'll only need to have one backup Switch to be used, because the less manual labor I have to deal with, the better. My visual impairment can only handle so much. And you're seeing nothing there, Bongo? Huh. So why is it just one of my Switches got notified, but not the other two? That's weird. Yeah, Patreon Switch. Nothing popping up here. You're reloading your game now, Bongo? Okay. And Dragon, if you're still there, would you like to join these D.A.s, please? Well, what the? Okay, I got major audio delay there. I need to reset my Elgato for a moment. Let's see. Let's see. Open up Streamlabs. Let's see. Video capture device. Go to properties. Incoming black screen, people. And reactivate. Okay, good. I mean, my audio delay is still there. I don't know how to completely turn it off, but at least the delay is better. Oop, hello. Hey, Dragon, welcome in.
I'm switching games right now. Give me a second.
No problem.
The update only takes like 2 seconds.
I know, it was a fast one, and I have no idea what it was about.
So I did that and my system restarted. But I was in Pearl, so I've got to switch over to Shield.
No problem.
Alright, starting up Shield.
And I guess because I'll switch over my link code.
It'll take a hot second for me to get in and get the game online.
And Bongo, you're asking if I have visual impairment. Why not? Do I not get glasses? Because my condition is bad enough that glasses have no effect. Like, the best glasses have for me is that they can maybe focus my vision, but they don't improve it whatsoever. And it's been like that since I was a kid. Because I have a special condition that's referred to as RP, more specifically known as retinitis pigmentosa. Essentially, my rods and cones in my eyes are effectively screwed over. And my eyes has been deteriorating over the years. Yeah, I guess that's a nice way to summarize it. Oh, damn.
Okay, are you searching?
I am searching now. Both you and Bongo, you may now join when you are ready. So Bongo, if you'd like to join, please do so now. I see you're there. So let me get my second switch ready then.
What are you? Oh, you go Soul Galeo. Okay.
Yep, Soul Galeo. Alright, we got a full party. Let's roll. And our Pokemon are... oh boy.
Well?
I guess I'll start with Vaporeon? Marshtomp.
Marshtomp has Dig.
Yeah, that one will do.
Malamar Bongo has Night Slash.
Yep.
And Throat Chop. Cramorant has Throat Chop.
Yay! We have actually a decent team, except, well, Vaporeon could probably do something if he uses Max Flare. Then the sun's up, then Leather Ball becomes a Fire-type move.
We've got, let's see, Normal Steel, then we got Steel, Poison, Psychic, Water, Fighting, Normal, Poison, Fighting. That's our choices going up.
Any Fire Ground?
Oh. Steel, I don't care. That's a Kangaskhan that you're going to right now.
Ooh, I think that now has dig. And answer your question, Bongo. Solgaleo does not. He's not 4 times weak to anything. All his weaknesses are just 2 times. It's Lunala that has the 4 times weakness to Ghost and Dark. And I'm happy I no longer have to search for that blood bat anymore. It's Kangaskhan. Let's see. I got Water Balls, Charm, Weather Ball. May as well go for the Max Geyser. Then over here, well, Cameron, your moveset is rather lax. And yeah, Bongo, there was really no right choice there. I guess because we had such a good starting choice, our path choices were crusty. Ooh, I think I'm going to volume on my game a bit there.
Oh, no, Kangaskhan has dig. That's what you just used it.
Yeah, bye, Crimorants. Ooh, nice. Vaporeon's cry is hella creepy. Yeah, I guess it does sound like... It's like a mermaid calling out to your doom. Imagine hearing that in a horror game. Like, what the F? Sorry, I don't say that one particular word. I'm not very fond of it. I mean, I don't mind people using it themselves, but I just don't like using it myself. Unless I'm extremely pissed off at the computer. Am I extremely pissed off? I mean, if I come across a situation in which a computer, Comfy, continues to use its healing move on a stupid Greedent. Which is actually a scenario from a Dynamax adventure I had a while back. I was doing D.A.s by myself, hunting for Lunala. It was actually my last D.A. of the night, and I came across a Greedent. I was with 3 NPCs because somehow the 2 people I was actually in the D.A. with somehow canceled out the D.A. for some reason, so I was stuck with NPCs. And I knew they're NPCs because a human player wouldn't be stupid enough to use a healing move on the computer. Let alone even the opponent. Yeah, agreed a moment. That suffering would have been probably clip-worthy, in my opinion, to see me frustrated at that stupid Greedent. I mean, seriously, like, by the time the DA ended, I think we surpassed all 10 turns of the DA round. And by that point, because of all the constant healing, the Greedent didn't even fall below 50% its HP. So that was very frustrating. Because I was the only one attacking, I was running out of power points, and all the computers were doing nothing.
So this has dig and sucker punch, so somebody should take it.
I'll stick with Vaporeon. Maybe Kramer should take it. I mean, Kramer had Throat Chop, but that's about it. Everything else was, like, worthless against Solgaleo. Because his ability prevents stat drops.
It doesn't really matter, steel or poison. Poison is Haunter.
I think we should avoid that, so let's go Steel.
Okay. Couldn't tell what steel was, but I knew the poison was Haunter.
Yeah, let's avoid Haunter because he's definitely weak to Solgaleo. One psychic hit attack, he's gone.
Okay.
Huh. I think he has Lash Out. Imagine a CPU Chansey Heal beam spam the opponent. Oh god. What made it worse, it was not a Chansey, but a Comfy that was doing all the healing. That's like even more traumatizing. I mean, it's a freaking Comfy. Who thinks about Comfy? I mean, Comfy is a cool design choice and all, but as a Pokemon, I really don't think about it much. Zigalia's ability functions more like Clear Body. Like, it's not affected by any stat changes that the opponent tries to do to it, but although if it had a move like Superpower, I think that would lower its stats, since it did it to himself, but outside interference does not work. So therefore, even if you use like Max Darkness or Max Phantasm, his stats would not be lowered. So the only way you could force it to lose any stats is by changing its ability. Thankfully, you can do that, like through like Kofarigas' Mummy ability, or through an ability like Worry Seed. I think Cherrim has that move. You could use that to get rid of its ability, therefore you can start lowering its stats. Although, if it resets to like this field and stats and whatnot, I'm not sure that changes his ability back. If it did, that'd be totally OP. Yeah, I don't think Topsy-Turvy would affect Solgaleo at all. Ooh, very nice. Thank you. So let's see, Bongo has a Malamar, so maybe the next Pokemon we could go up against is one that's weak to Psychic or Dark moves. Because Bongo should get the Dynamax. As for Berserker...
Okay, this has Lash Out, Metal Claw, Amnesia, Lash Out, and Thunder.
I personally don't think anyone really needs this. So what do we have here?
Normal, is that a Wigglytuff? I'm not sure what the fighting is.
Definitely avoid the fighting. Maybe normal, I guess.
You got fighting or normal?
Bongo says the fighting is Phalanx.
Okay. Oh, Dunsparce. Okay, must have been his little wings sticking up. I thought were ears.
Lol.
Well, like, why did they gotta put these things in a stupid mist? It's... And, oh, look it, you got like 10 seconds to decide what you want to do with it.
The drama. Not to mention there's also that whole lore of the Dynamax Adventures, like, there's all this Dynamax energy going around these Pokemon. It's bad for yours, that's why we're making these rentals who are immune to that all this energy flowing around the lair. Which sounds kind of ridiculous, but I guess I had to put in some kind of reason to explain away why we can't use our own Mons. Oh wait, Bongo, you didn't Dynamax? I just noticed. Which means Dynamax now goes to me. Not sure which one to use. It goes over. I'll just go for Max Strike. Just for the stab damage, I guess. And I guess lowering down Dunsparce's speed. Well, the thing about the Dynamax things, bongos, that goes in player order. So since you skipped it, the Dynamax now goes to my Kangaskhan. And if we defeat this Dunsparce in 3 turns, which I think we should be able to, the Dynamax will next go to Vaporeon, who doesn't really have anything super effective to use. Except for the whole Weather Ball strategy I was thinking about in case Max Flare gets set up. So then Vaporeon would not get the Dynamax, because I'm thinking about that strategy, meaning that we go 1 turn without Dynamax. Not 1 turn could very well lead between victory and defeat, which means the next Dynamax Pokemon would be Dragons, which she does have a super effective move, but again, that would be 1 turn with no Dynamax and therefore less damage. So in this case, saving the Dynamax is not exactly always the best idea. So unless you had like 0 effective moves, as long as you have an effective move of some kind, Dynamax is usually a good idea, because more damage is good. At least that's just my experience with D.A.s. Probably not the right strategy, but it hasn't really failed us that often. I mean, when it comes to all these D.A.s, I think our win ratio is about 75%, which is, I guess, pretty good considering all the D.A.s we've done. You think it's a good point? I mean, it's just my opinion from experience. I could be completely wrong here. I am not an expert whatsoever, although I'd like to consider myself a veteran after all the D.A.s we've done.
Well, going up against Solgaleo, even if the Dynamax has to be passed for a turn, it's better to not do it if you don't have a super effective move.
True. And speaking of which, this Dunsparce has Shadow Ball on it.
I have a league which is super effective, so I'm gonna skip it.
Yeah, I think I'll skip Dunsparce, yeah. I'll stick to the Weather Ball strategy I was thinking about, so I'll pass the Dynamax to you, Dragon. If you want a high win-loss rate, never battle against Zygarde? About that. We've already got our Zygarde, and that was the one that took quite a long time. Our friend Blood on another server can attest to that. Because I don't know how many Zygardes we went up against, but Dragon was the first one to get hers, and then she shared hers with another one of our friends to get her. So he could get his. Since they don't care about the original trainer names on their Pokemon, they just care about what ball it was caught in. And then I was the next one to get mine. And then finally, the hoster, he was the last one to get his, and that took, I don't know, getting close to 300 rounds. I mean, I know for me personally, mine was definitely somewhere around like the 150 to 200 range, judging by the number of beast balls I burned through. But Zygarde was like, I think, I'm not sure it was the first shiny Dynamax Pokemon we got from D.A.s. At least it was for me. Then after that, our friends, we moved on to Mewtwo next, and I think he just stopped after doing D.A.s after that. He just got completely burned out. Especially since I was going to get shiny Mewtwo after that. And then for like, let's see, that was back in August. For about like 6 or 7 months, I didn't do much. I mean, I did do DAs, like on and off, and I was mostly hunting for Lunala on this current profile I'm on right now. So for that entire time period, I got no more shiny legendaries. I did get some extra shinies here and there, just no legendaries. And it wasn't until about 3 weeks ago that I got shiny Xurkitree. And then just past Friday when I finally got my shiny Lunala. So that's 4 shinies right there. Although I guess... Oh no. Why couldn't it have been Max Flare? No! Oh, more importantly, why can you attack target Malamar? It's a dark type. That would have no effect. Wait, what? Wait, how come Dig didn't work?
Didn't work. You burrowed underground.
But I thought it said something about don't use Dig and said something about.
Dig hit last turn.
Oh, okay. I'm getting mixed up here. Blah, 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 blah. I guess all my monologue is because my brain is short circuits.
Yeah, dig hit your last turn, and then this past turn it buried underground, and so it'll hit again. This turn we're doing now. Damn it.
No, you're Dynamax, no! Rest in peace. Another second life down. Take this! And that! So close. Ouch. Damn, this guy's relentless.
Kill the Malamar.
Yes, heal, heal, heal! No!
Nope.
Why can't you use Zen Headbutt on him? One more life, please spare us. Take him out, take him out. Wait, I'm just going to bury, dang it. I thought it was hitting.
Nope. You're burrowing.
I thought he was coming back up. Oh, yes. Hit yourself in confusion. Hit, hit, hit. No! Wait, what?
You tried to hit your Kangaskhan, but it's underground.
Oh yeah, I forgot that could happen too. Was that Bongo? You like shiny Lunala? But then you like a shiny to be... You like Lunala to begin with? Oh, wait, what? Oh, pertaining stats. Was there any stats to even change? Oh, wait, does it get rid of confusion?
Well, I have a bunch of shiny Lunalas if you want one.
Courtesy of me. You're welcome. Oh, freaking come on, it's like a sliver. Oh.
God.
Why do we keep getting these close encounters? Bongo said, nah, he'll hunt their own eventually. I don't know whether you're a boy or girl, so I'm gonna try to avoid using pronouns. As I'm not sure I mentioned it, but I'm catching all these Pokemon and Beast Balls in the hopes that they're shiny. I mean, of course I'm hoping they're shiny, but I also want them to be Beast Balls because they're Beast Balls, they're rare. At least they're supposed to be rare.
No. 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 Nothing for me.
Completely denied. Nothing here. On both switches. RIP. How about you, Bongo? Any 1% luck for you? Nope. RIP. And let's see, you said the thrill of the hunt is what makes them cool? Yeah. I mean, the thrill of the hunt would be more exciting if the hunt itself was a bit different. Then again, I guess it'd be too easy if we could just use the same method we did with the regular raid dens. I mean, that's what everyone was hoping for at first.
Okay. I'm ready whenever.
And I'm inviting now. Bongo, if you wish to continue, please join when you're ready. And I'm guessing Bongo might be on a computer or something because your responses are rather quick there. If you're on mobile, you would not be responding that quickly. And you are there. Good.
Yes, we're both here.
Alright, let's get this going. I know. Hey Thanos, what's up?
Pilus One has fighting.
Fighting? A superpower?
Yep.
Actually, I'm gonna go Whaler. Oh, Boufflant. Choose Boufflant.
Yep.
And then for Bongo. And then this other switch, oh boy. I guess I'll choose Barbarical. Why do I always get the cutesy choices? Like, come on, I'm the host. And by the way, what is the shiny giveaway? Well, Bongo, if you type in... Oh.
Dark is, oh god, the Drapion to the right.
That's good. Go Doc. Even Bongo, ooh, Drapion. But anyways, Bongo, I have one particular thing. One of the things I set up, let's see. This command up there. Yes, there is that. This is one of my shiny giveaways I can do. And left was Exploud, he says. Or she. They said. I thought I was trying to avoid pronouns. Ah. Okay, Whalmer, prove your worth, Mr. Thanos. Or Miss Thanos, I forget. And check what gender that was.
We shall go for paralysis. No, we'll try to paralyze him.
But anyways, Bongo, the shiny giveaways was that D.A. list. I just typed there, you can see in the chat. But in addition, I also caught... actually, let me see if the other one is working. I forgot what it was. Was it this one? Did I disable that one? But anyways, I caught a bunch of shiny Pokemon from Max Raidens and Beast Balls, and they're all level 25 or below. I caught them on a safe file, only one gym badge. Ooh, you saying with the Absol I have there? Yep, that's one I caught shiny. I think I caught that one on when we were going after Mewtwo. And was it KB Dragon that got like 2 shiny Absols during that time period as well?
Yes.
Hey, your paralysis strategy worked.
I don't remember who caught what.
Yeah, I just call something funny that happened back then. I think KB got like 2 shiny Absols and like 2 DAs in a row when we were going after Mewtwo. And then I think he made a joke about maybe getting a 3rd, and I think he did. I mean, I don't think the 3rd one was that shiny Absol, but he got a 3rd shiny anyway.
And it's dead.
I think this thing has Lash Out, so I think my Barbarical switch should take the Drapion. You need to fix your Pokemon Home account, Bongo, linked to the one on your main Nintendo account. Honestly, I haven't used Pokemon Home myself, like, on mobile, like, at all.
It does have Lash Out.
Okay, good. Yeah, I'll take a Barbarical, we'll take that one.
Okay, let's see what we have. We've got normal, psychic, and normal. Psychic is Mr. Mime, or Mr. Rhyme, or something.
Let's go Psychic.
I'm not sure what the two normals are. It looks like maybe Audino and Explode.
Oh, whoops, I missed that message too late. Bongo said the choices were Mr. Mime, Indeedee, and Explode.
Okay, Indeedee then.
Looks like this Galari, Mr. Mime, so you're Ice Psychic.
Right, I knew it was Mr. Rhyme because he's Mr. Tappy Shoes.
Oh, you got to see that.
Tap dances the whole damn time. Oh, I put Dynamax. Okay.
Do your worst. In a good way.
I've got 3 super effective moves, so I'm going after him with Metal.
Hit the iron while it's hot. You like Indeedee shiny, Bongo? Well, the real question is which gender? Considering that Indeedee has 2 forms based on its gender. The male one? The male version is the one where his eyes are like half closed, right? The female one barely changes? I'll take your word for that, considering I can't even tell anyway. Only reason why I know the Pokemon I have are shiny is because 1, they have that shiny indicator.
And done.
Ooh, thank you. Lovely final attack there.
1 round, that's good, I like those.
Yep, perfect.
In the ball, Tappy Shoes.
If you were a cancel Mr. Mime, I would throw a Beast Ball, but since you're not, no, I'll just chuck a regular Great Ball, because I already have you in the Beast Ball. At level 25, and catching you was a pain, you were so stubborn, you refused to tap dance your way into the ball. And what do you have?
Light Screen, Reflect, Icy Wind, and Psychic.
Probably not. I mean, Reflect could be useful, but no effective moves against Solgaleo.
Alright, let's see what we've got. What our choices are. Okay, we've got a Scientist.
I'll take my chances with Wailmore to switch this out.
Okay, I am not taking the Scientist. And then we have Dark to the right.
And I
I
think
don't know what it is, but we've got Electric as a Alolan Raichu, and then there's Dark, and I'm not sure what Dark is. Oh, a little, I can't think of his name.
Sneasel. That's what Bongo says. Sneasel. And we went that way anyway. Sneasel, I think he has Throat Chop as a dark move. That could be good, although he's very frail.
I completely drew a blank on his name. I don't know why. Probably because it's 2:15 in the morning.
Yeah, I'm grateful that you're helping us. At the same time, you're staying up so late. I'm worried for your sanity. Yeah, just lovely. I get this frost last just before we go up against an ice type. So lovely. Bongo says he thinks he knows too much about these models. Well, you're not going to be the reverse of me then, Bongo, because while you may be good at identifying via the picture, I am usually pretty good at identifying via the sound. So that makes us both nerds in one respect or another. Like, if you were to play like all the Kanto Pokemon sounds from like Red and Blue days, I could probably identify all 150 Pokemon just by those sounds alone.
That was rather rude, Caesar.
It's in his name. He's sneering at us.
I just got a rock drop on his head.
Retribution. Taste our vengeance.
And now you're dead. Ha 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 ha. I'm sorry, you fainted.
Too violent?
I remember in a trading card game, I was like, and I'll, kill the such and such on the bench. Pokemon don't die, they faint. I'm like, okay, well then I'll faint the one on the bench. Either way, I get a prize card for it.
True. And Bungu said you just remembered you have a shiny Swampert and Swablu? Like, you get that from those D.A.s, or you hatched it from eggs, or you got them in the past. And as for the Sneasel, I don't think anyone wants to take this. He's way too frail. One attack from Sigaleo, he's dead.
He is very frail. I mean, he's good because he's got 3 dark moves, but Sneasel is very frail.
Yeah, he's known as a sweeper. They're...
And get an item.
Ooh. Come on, give us good items. No. Expert Belt, perfect! And over here, Muscle Band, perfect!
Well, I'm going with the Shell Bell.
Perfect line, Bongo. So Bongo says, Pokemon don't faint. I mean, they don't die, they faint. And like gamers, they respawn. Oh, and those 2 Pokemon ears are from Go? You got a shiny Mudkip or something in Go? Lucky you. Was there a community day for that? I don't think so.
I have 2 super effective moves, so...
Go for them, please. And who has Dynamax anyway?
Not me, this turn.
Oh, Stripon, perfect. Max Darkness, here we go. Wait, there was a Mudkip community day? And I missed it? Gah!
Mudkip? Yeah, there was a Mudkip community day.
Was it back in 2018 or 19? Because if it was...
I mean, it's been a while, like it was... Basically, they were kind of going through the starters for community days.
Either I just wasn't paying attention or something, or maybe I didn't... Maybe I put my... Maybe I was out of the country or something? Huh. Maybe I missed it and I just couldn't do it. Huh.
Technically, I could possibly tell you what it was, but it would take me a little bit of research and time to do it.
Don't bother. I'll just lament the fact I was stupid enough to miss a possibly good event day. Oh well. Rip me. And Malga says about 2 years ago, give or take.
Well, I'm gonna try one of these just for shits and giggles.
Bongo said they stopped playing the game since their area is shit for the game. I'm guessing that means you have very little Pokestops in your area, because those are like required to be able to play. And it's just me or did Max start to do nothing?
My biggest problem is they keep changing things, and I wish they'd leave things alone.
Other than the distance required for Pokestops, the distance part at the moment is good. Don't change that.
Well, they reverted that back, and then everybody complained, and then they went and put it back.
Yep, so the current one that's set out is good. Don't change it back to the normal one.
Because people were like, there are Pokestops that you have to trespass in order to get to, or they're in like bad locations or whatever.
Yeah, exactly.
And so they went and they changed that back. But then Sandshrew Community Day sucked. I'm sorry, but it did.
It's because like
they changed
the incense, right?
Solgaleo.
You have like one Pokestop within 3 miles in radius? Oh dang.
I mean, I can go to a park by me that has like, I don't know, at least 50 Pokestops and a dozen gyms.
Oh wow.
But I have to physically go there.
Yeah, and that's not exactly easy for you.
And I can't always do that. I mean, it's a few miles away.
Oh man.
At 2 or 3. And we should kill it this turn as long as everybody survives.
You're a little bit salty, Bongo, because you hunted 3 weeks for Sandshrew? Oh, then a community day happened. Ah. Yeah, I guess that would be rather salt-inducing that you're hunting for Pokemon that they did not just announce a calm day.
I had 4 shiny Alolan Sandshrews already from eggs. Community Day, I got 1 regular Sandshrew and 2 Alolan Sandshrews. I was annoyed, and I usually get about 17 shinies. Incense wasn't even 1 Pokemon every 5 minutes bringing it in. It was like way longer than that.
Yeah, it felt like 1 Pokemon spawning like maybe like every 20 minutes for me.
And it was like, the whole point of incense is, if I'm walking around, I don't need incense because I'm coming and going through different areas. Like if I can't walk around, that's when I need to draw incense. And I need incense to draw Pokemon to me. So it like doesn't make sense.
Yep.
And I know a lot of people were upset with it. A lot of people stopped playing. And Pokemon Go has gotten to be money, 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 money. That's all I want is give me money.
Not to mention they're also drawing in the Go Battle League thing.
I could care less about that, and I could care less about the rocket nonsense. Oh, nothing shiny for me.
Nothing here either. And Bongo has nothing. Dang, bad luck today.
So. It's incest. No, it's not incest. It's not incest.
Let's not go to on that category. Let's keep things PG around here. Anyways, inviting now. If you'd like to join Bongo, please do. Alright, Bongo's in.
I'm communicating.
There you are. And there's my second switch. Yay! Let's go!
Urkel.
Carkle? Oh.
Oh god. A Simeon with Brick Break? Or Sand Slash, a Alolan Sand Slash.
Avoid a Alolan Sand Slash. That's 4 times weak to fire.
Okay, I'll take the Passimian.
Yeah, it's probably better to just go effective. And then,
You got Chansey for the healer that can be traded out.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, it can always be swapped out, but at least it's has possibly some use. Oh, let's see. We have normal water. We've got Ghost Bug, ground, and water. Looks like if you want to go ground, go to the water on the first one.
Okay.
And then you'll be able to get to, I think, ground and dark.
Ooh.
You'll be able to get to ground next turn, and then you should be able to get a dark on the turn after that.
Sounds lovely. And Bongo, you said after this raid, you're going to see if you can actually transfer Go Pokemon. And you have to make sure that your Pokemon Go account's connected to your Nintendo account for that to work. Let's see. Wait, does that say Barboach?
What's the matter?
We're going up against Barboach right now?
Arbuckle.
Oh, Barbicle. Thank you. I am going to avoid Dynamaxing here. Nothing really good to use my Carkle. As for you, Chansey. Oops, nope. Dang it. Don't hit Carkle, don't hit Carkle. Fuck! I know
That was the only thing I'm like, if we can keep Carkle alive through this one, we'll be okay.
I know, he just had to target the guy who is 6 times weak to his water attacks. Since your mother set up your Nintendo Switch, you have no clue what email she used, so you'll need some luck. If you don't mind me asking, Bongo, what exactly is your age range? Like 15, 20, 10 to 15? I'm guessing you're probably within the 10 to 20 range. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, your mom's set up your Switch. Although, I guess you do have some nice parents, they let you have the Nintendo Switch online and whatnot. Don't think my cousins are, like, one of them's now in high school, the other's like in junior high, and I don't think they're allowed to have Nintendo Switch online. I guess my aunt and uncle are a little paranoid about the whole privacy issues. You got your Switch after a year after launch? Oh wow. You're pretty young still then. Very generous parents then.
Alright, let's take this thing out. Before I go goes after Carcoal again.
Let's hope not.
Hopefully the monkey is fast enough to...
It should be fast enough. I mean, it's a water rock thingamabob. It should be faster. Like, if my parents saw, like a Nintendo Switch $300 back when I was a kid, they would definitely said, like, no to that.
Damn, that thing is fast.
The heck?
Oh my god.
We may fail this run because of this damn Barbarkle. Like, hold on.
Why?
Has he? He's using
Die.
Max Geyser setup, right? Like, there's currently rain. Maybe he has Swift Swim. Maybe that's why he's so fast.
There you go. I have no idea. That thing should not be as fast as it is.
We'll get to check its ability soon enough. It has, maybe it has Swift Swim. That's my guess.
We're past him anyway, so we're down 2. Let's not lose anybody else.
Better to fare early than getting to get super close and lose. It's a hurt or miss. Hey, what's his ability?
Off claws.
Huh.
Nobody wants this.
Don't think so.
It's poo-poo. Okay, so go ground to the left.
To the left.
Because you don't want... Relicanth is the water.
Yeah, definitely no.
We don't want to go water again. Definitely not.
Nope. We already been traumatized by losing 2 lives due to a stupid Barbarkle. Like, is it... Barbarkle is like the Gen 6 equivalent of Cryogono, like...
It's
Well then, Mr. Sandslash, it's like we just saw your counterpart earlier. And Chansey gets the Dynamax. Lovely. Does anyone need healing?
I could, but I'm low on HP right now.
We may just lose before we even get close to Stogalio.
Jeez.
Bad luck this round. What's this? If you do trading, and this Sandslash is a shiny, you'll trade for anything, to be honest. Good to know. Although this is Cantonian Sandslash, you can find us in pretty much any raid den. Well, I mean, not any raid den, but pretty much any of the ground type raid dens in the Isle of Armor. So it's not exactly hard to find. I'm pretty sure if you found someone who was hosting that particular raid, you could catch one that way.
Sorry.
It's a low value shiny in raids, unfortunately. What do you mean, low value? As in, like, it's easy to get, that's why it's not as valuable? And you think it's more valuable if you catch it in D.A.s? I guess that's true. Because it's D.A.s percent shiny, so I guess that's why it's a bit more valuable in a sense.
not need a shiny sand shrew. I mean, it's not the sand slash, so if mine is shiny, I'll trade it to you. No problem with that.
I think the point Bongo's trying to make here is that he's saying it's more valuable because of the location, just not the Pokemon itself.
I could care less about.
Yeah, in your case, you're just happy to have the shiny, not the location, but some people, they care about the location. Like, say, if your Pokemon was shiny, you got like Fire and Leaf Green Kanto, then they...
Oh my god, Carcool!
That's like its third death! And my game's on a major delay for some reason.
Chansey's low.
Heal, heal, heal! Or not.
I mean, Carcool's good in the end, but we need to get him there.
Unfortunately. You did the kill method for the shiny Sandslash? I'm guessing that means like the 500 plus method in Sword and Shield, which is I think it's still bugged? Yes, it's still bugged. Yep, which is why I have been procrastinating on the Reggies, because, well, they're bugged. Like the last Pokemon in the Crown Tundra I haven't shiny hunted because of the bugginess. Like among Pokemon I can clone and trade out, I got the shiny Swords of Justice, minus Keldeo of course because he's shiny locked in Sword and Shield. But I've gotten Cobalion, Virizion, Terrakion shiny, I hunted for shiny Spiritomb. And that's pretty much it you can shiny hunt in terms of those legendaries because everything else is locked.
God. Die already, you stupid thing. Die, die, die.
What's he supposed to be again? A mole? Wait, he healed? Wait, oh, I think that's Leech Lake, right?
Yeah.
Come on, finish it off. Oh, come on!
It's a no.
I think this run is a loss. Definitely a loss. We cannot be Solgaleo with only one life. Yeah, the thing is, Bongo, the hunting method for taking out 500 Pokemon to increase the shiny rate. I mean, it does technically work, but because they added in the same deal for brilliant Pokemon, in which you increase the odds of getting those Pokemon, you need to be 500 of them. That one works properly because they programmed it to be something similar. That's why for the shiny Pokemon, hunting the 500 kill method thing doesn't really quite work.
Okay, this has got Stomping Tantrum. I would say take instead of the place of the Chansey.
Yeah, definitely. Anyways, because of that whole thing is bugged, that's why most people hunt via Masuda breeding in Sword and Shield.
Dark is to the far left. We have 3 choices, so you want to go to the far left.
I think that's, yep, chosen by default. And I can see a very big windstorm going on in the lair right now. Because we lost 3 lives, the wind's going very strong. Oh hey, Carco with Dynamax. Again. Let's see, you hate Masuda reading Bongo, but You think it's one of the few viable ways to get specific shinies? Yep, true on that. Because
there's no such thing as shiny Mudbray, it doesn't exist.
How many eggs have you gone through now? Probably close to over 1,000, I think.
Okay, all the ones I've traded you, I've traded several boxes to KB. I still have 2 boxes in Shield, and I think I've got another 4 boxes left in Home.
And that would be 160 Mudbrays then? Damn. And then plus all the ones you trade to me, I think you probably trade to me at least 300 Mudbrays by now. And except with the KB, let's go with 300 there too, which means your number is probably close to somewhere around 760, give or take. Either way, that means your luck for breeding, and you definitely have the shiny charm, which means your Masuda breeding is terrible luck. Which just goes to prove Bongo's point that it's quite the coin flip. You could be extremely lucky or have the worst luck in the world. And Bongo says just wonder trade the Mudbrays you got.
Wonder trade the Mudbrays. Oh, I just saved them because I can trade out a box for.
Yeah, because
it's alright. They have a plan.
Yeah, essentially.
Are we taking this? And if so, should Bongo take it for the life?
Is he low on HP? If he is, then yes, he should take it. Although we're still
like, no other healing going into this, so
please, Lord Arceus and Lord Helix above, grant us strength and luck.
we have one life.
What's that, Bongo? I'm a sub? What's that mean? Have a tasty raw medicine, so Galio, eat fire spit. Never mind, you say? Okay. And your Dynamax? Yep. Let's go get him!
Open up a can of whoop ass on him.
I pray to Lord Helix, the god of Twitch plays Pokemon Red. Please grant us your strength to win and survive. Amen. I'm not a religious person, really, but I do pray every now and then. Looks like we're doing well. Very nice. That would be perfect if I was actually lowering his stats, but meh. Oh no, who are you hitting? Who are you hitting? Ow! He's getting desperate. Oh! Come on, finish him off, please, please! Good. Good. Good damage. Good. Come on, we have 3 more attacks. No! Oh, good. Good. Yes, you waste your attack. Don't attack us. Nice chip damage. Come on, 1 more attack. Is that gonna be enough? Oh, dang it. Fire spin. Oh no, 1 more attack on us. No! If we can just land 1 more decent good attack on him, we're good. Please, please, please. Okay, I'm gonna make sure I press the A button over there. Please, please, please. Huh? Yes, yes, yes. Got enough? Come on, confirmation. Yes! We live! Oh god, that was so close. I get exhilaration from like Pokemon battles, but oh dang, to get that exhilaration from D.A.s of all things. And yes, Bunga, that was very clutch. And I just remembered, RNG, are you still lurking around here somewhere? In the meantime, let's check these shinies. And unfortunately, Bongo, no shiny Sandshots for you here.
Nope, no shinies.
Nothing for you too? Dang, our luck is horrendous tonight. I would have settled for another shiny Whalmer again if that's what it took. And you'll be right back, Bongo? Okay. I guess we'll take a quick little hiatus here. In the meantime, I guess I'll double check and see the shinies I have in my boxes. I mean, I could technically just show them on screen. I mean, in the text of the chat by typing out my list, but I guess seeing them in person just looks better. Doesn't look. I want to see how I cut these guys in. I threw a. Is that a Dream Ball at Serena? Threw a Beast Ball, Wiggly Tough. Beast Ball is a bit sharp. Just a Pokeball at an Unpheasant. Beast Ball at Dracloak. Beast Ball at Absol. Beast Ball at Mudsdale. Beast Ball Lickitung. Beast Ball Flygon. Beast Ball Dedenne. Beast Ball Bradilli. Beast Ball Rhydon. Beast Ball Pelipper. I think that's a Great Ball at Vanillish. Lycanroc is Great Ball. Auroras? I think that's Dream Ball. I think Oranguru, that's a Love Ball? And then, oh, there's your Gloom Dragon. You just checked a Pokeball on that guy. Or gal. Female. Doublade. Caught in the Great Ball. Whalmer. I think that's a Nut Ball. Torkoal. I think that's a Great Ball again. And then Alolan Persian and Kotharigus. Beast Balls. My Switch is still not alerting me for an update yet. Weird. Actually, now that I think about it, how many beast balls do I have left on this file? Okay, still have plenty. Because I don't want to have to go through a binge of cloning these things again. That took like forever. Oh yeah, Peonia. Let's see. You have anything to offer me? Ooh, Xerneas. That's a good one. But who to replace? Reshiram's okay. Reshiram or top Bulu. Guess I'll replace Reshiram. And do you have any more sunglasses for me? Oh yes you do! The white futuristic shades. Wonder how many more shades I have left to collect. Okay, I want to check something else in my inventory. How many dynamite ore do I have? Oh wow, I'm already backed up to 544. And I'm running low on armorite ore. How many watts do I have? I have 2 million watts and my money is quite high. While I'm waiting, let me check the shop over here. Where's that NPC? Come on, I know you're around here somewhere. Not they are. Let's see, how much is dynamite ore? I mean, not Dynamax Candy. Where's armorite ore? You cost 3. Dynamite ore, how many can I get? Why not? I'll push that, all of them. And now my armorite ore is powered back up to the 300 range. I guess I can start spamming those to get more watts going if I need them. Because the more watts I have, I can channel those into more money. If you can hear us, Bongo, just shout out in the chats when you're back and we can just resume. I'm guessing Dragon's also had a bathroom break herself. Speaking of breaks, I should already hydrate right now. My tongue feels a little dry. Yep, you typed in bathroom break. And since 2 of us are on break, I guess I should take this moment to stretch my legs a bit. Okay. Yeah, that was a nice stretch. And let me check things on my secondary switch over here. I'm gonna make sure my collection is updated. You're back, Bongo. Good to know. Dragon is currently at a... well, she's at the restroom. So we'll wait for her to return before we head back in. I'm actually curious, Bongo, what's your time zone? Because for those of us in the US are pretty late at night. It's almost midnight on Pacific time, and if you're East Coast, it's getting close to 3 o'clock. So if you are around 14 years old, then I doubtful you're on the East Coast, because most people in that age group would be... Wait, you are East Coast, and yet you're awake at like getting close to 3 a.m. in the morning? Wow. Don't you have school tomorrow? And you're back, Dragon? Okay. Let me get things set up again. Wait, actually you don't have class tomorrow? I won't presume what to know your schedule is. But that sounds pretty awesome. Anyway, Dragon... Wait, what? Insomnia moment? So that means you have a hard time sleeping then? And so since you can't sleep, that means you're playing games. Wish I had that back when I was your age. That would have been both a curse and beneficial. My eyesight back in my 14-year-old days was much better than it is now, and I played tons of games back then. Although we didn't have good technology back then, so unfortunately I couldn't like plug in my headphones to my TV. Therefore, I had to turn the volume down pretty low, and I always had to play with sound on. So, not to mention all the bright lights coming from the TV could be seen from under my door frame. So my parents would know if I was staying up playing games. So not exactly the best thing to do in the world, but it was still fun. Oh, I see what you did. You misspelled yes, and then you typed it again. I understand what you meant. We just said ye. But anyways, Dragon, if you're back, am I gonna hop back into voice chat, or should I just start loading right now?
I'm here. I'm ready. I've been sitting here ready.
Okay, you didn't type anything in chat, so you didn't say anything, so I wasn't sure if you were ready to go.
I did. I put back. I said back in chat.
But I didn't hear your voice on the voice call, so I wasn't sure.
And then I unmuted myself.
Okay, you can join now, by the way. Oh boy.
Mystical fire with alchemy?
It's a possibility, I guess.
Ew.
Majorly.
I'll go for the Torgal.
And... wait, does Electabuzz have anything? I mean, out of the choice, I guess I'll go for Electabuzz.
Well, I mean, Electabuzz has Helping Hand, so...
yeah, that could be helpful.
Nothing else. Alright, Fairy Flying. We got Steel at the end. We've got Fire off to the right.
To the
We've
right?
got Fire off to the left. But go to Flying first.
Okay.
Flying looks like a ninja.
Lots of fires, Bongo says.
Yes, then we can go to Fire, and then we can still get another Fire. Because of the way it branches up.
We're on fire! We're at New Hades. And I guess that way we're in Purgatory. I guess it's a good thing you have Torkoal, you can burn this bug up. Speaking of burn, I thank you for setting up the fire. I think this Jessica's gonna die on this one turn. Oh yeah, I'm not sure when you did that, Bungo, but I just noticed my counter went up. Thank you for that follow earlier. Not sure exactly when that happened. Huh, I wish my Twitch chat told me when that happens. But just so you're aware, Bungo, I usually will be streaming around 9:30 to midnight PST time, so I guess for that time it would be like 12:30 AM for you. So if you're around during that time period, I usually stream Monday to Friday. Well, usually Mondays, Wednesdays, Fridays, but I will also go for Tuesdays and Thursdays if I can. So if you want to join during those times, then by all means, having more hands on board is better than dealing with complete strangers online, because we can actually communicate somewhat. And skip this ninja bug. Cool Pokemon in concept, but completely weak.
Okay, you have fire. You got berries and fire to the right.
Lovely.
Steel is Pharaoh Seed and fire is Centiscorch, maybe?
Well, good thing we didn't choose Steel then, because that would be completely destroyed by Solgaleo. Oh yeah, Bungo, I'm not sure you noticed in the chat. I'm not sure if Nightbot ever posted a link, but I also have a Discord you can join, which I usually post any updates that I encounter, like shiny Pokemon and stuff like that, so you can check that out if you're interested. You're more than welcome to join. Oh, you're back in your grinding Pokemon quest? I have not touched that thing in like forever. Like, I looked at Pokemon Quest at the beginning, it looked sort of interesting, but then eventually I just fell out because I was occupied with other things, like the fact I spent a month grinding on Let's Go to pay attention to Quest. Majorly.
I'm passing for obvious reasons.
Yeah. The shiny hunting in Let's Go, in my opinion, Bungo was kind of hit or miss. I mean, the setup is easy enough. Just chain 30 Pokemon. That maybe takes like 10, 15 minutes, maybe depending on how good you are at it. But then just the randomness of coming across shinies. I mean, for those of you with regular eyesight, you can probably see the shinies as they come and go. Ouch. But then for me, when I'm visually impaired, I can't see the shiny sparkles on the screen when they appear. So I usually just bump into every Pokemon I encounter and just hope something pops up. But because of that, most of the time, pretty much all the shinies I have in Let's Go, I encountered them when I wasn't even hunting them. Which in some cases I'm not complaining, but
Not good.
not good.
I'm at 3.
Let's try to finish this up then. Yeah, and because of that bad visibility, Bongo, you can imagine why my apprehension for Scarlet and Violet being a whole full mass overlord game like Breath of the Wild and kind of have like the Out of Armor Crown Tundra were, so the only problem I'm gonna have with Scarlet and Violet though is like if it's gonna be overworld, for one, we need a good map, not the crappy map they gave us in Sword and Shield, but an actually detailed map that actually shows your location and it's actually very easily readable. And second, we need a freaking compass. I cannot tell you how many times I've been wandering around the wild area when I first got the game and I had no idea what direction I was going in. So, like when I first got to the wild area, like they show you that close up to Motostoke, but like that doesn't help me when I'm visually impaired and I had no idea where I'm going. So I spent like 2 hours wandering around without knowing where in the world I was going. So I finally reached the staircase and oh wow. Line number 2 down already. That's a G-Max Sense Scorch, right? And yes, that's G-Max. Okay, good to know. And you're agreeing that there should be a mini-map? Yeah, the one they provide as the town map is horrendous in terms of like, exploration and just knowing your general location. Like if you look at the Crown Tundra map and like, okay, we're in the Giant's Bed, but each time you open up the map on your Giant's Bed, it just tells you, you are in the center of the area, and you're like, no, I am not in the center. And I know like the Crown Tundra, like the main focus of that was supposed to be like on like exploration. That's like what they marketed it as, but there's a difference between exploring an area and being lost for hours. And being lost in the Giant's Bed is much different than being lost, or not being lost, but just being lost in like the roaming sea caves. I recall like one of our friends was lost in the roaming sea caves for quite a while. Alright, I think switch number 4 should take the Sense of Scorch. Yeah, some GMX moves are better than others. I definitely agree to that.
We have fire to the far left. We get an item, and then we have fire.
Fire.
It's a Gigantamax Carcoal.
Colossal, then.
Yeah. Colossal.
Yeah, GMX Kingler is a bit of a meh.
Leftovers. Yes, I will take that.
And Bright Powder might help. I guess Shell Bell. Oh wait, there was extra reload at. Oh, dang it. I took too long. All your items suck. Bongo? Yeah, that really happens. Like Dragon said that one time she got nothing but like all 4 seed items in her one of her D.A.s a long time ago. I don't know what the odds are that hard, but dang. Hey, you can Dynamax again. Oh, creamy. But you have nothing. Is Fairy effective against you? No, it is not. The Magical Leaf is. Okay, I guess I'll use Max Overgrow then. We can get some residual healing. And set scorch. Oh, yeah, you have scorching sands. Perfect. Although, as long as we. Oh god, are all of us weak to rock? Oh wait, Creamy's not weak to rock, but that's a Scorch is weak to rock. Torkoal's weak to rock. That's 2 of us. What did Bongo have again? Oh, you're fine, Bongo. So it's just 2 of us who are weak to rock. But yeah, if Setsugorski hits with the G-Max Vocalith, or whatever that G-Max move is called, he is gone. Oh! Screw you, Steam Engine! Wait, you're the fastest on the field, Colossal? Oh, you're Steam Engine. Yeah, you're not the only one who forgets about that Steam Engine ability. Although, how much does that boost its speed? Like, is it sharply raised or does it max out its speed? I forgot which one it is. It maxes out the speed? Oh, Jesus Christ. Lord Arceus, save us. Oh no, who are you targeting? Who are you targeting? Well. Rip. Is it just me, or are we having a very hard time just reaching the Solgaleo these days? Too bad Scorching Sands can't burn you. You're a fire type. Oh shoot, the residual damage from Vocalith. I forgot about that. Damn, that was a healing action happened on that turn. Heal, heal, heal! Or not. Wait, what was that? Oh, defense drop. Is he gone? Yes, he's gone. Why not? I'll chuck a dive ball at this one. Lol. The whole butter aesthetic. If I get that one, G-Max, I guess I'll name you Wolfie? Let's see, based on the Pokemon we have, I think I'll take out Alcremie for this, because Alcremie is weak to Steel. With your luck, this melted landfill is going to be shiny. It's kind of interesting how they just took, like, what's it based off, like coal, and then they combine it with like a roly-poly. I think that's like the burger idea. Alright, so Galio, the fire setup, it's time to burn you to heck. Double flamethrower coming your way, pal. The Dynamax? If you have a super effective move, please do. Or just effective, that can work too.
It's the barnacle. Oh my god. I cannot.
We shall not give up. We will only give up once we lose all our lives.
I'm sorry, the barnacle should not have Dynamaxed.
Was it low on
That's
HP?
my opinion.
Oh.
But
Was it low on HP?
no, that's why. Because water is not an effective, super effective move against steel.
Oh yeah, true. It's just effective.
And the rain just hurt all our fire moves. That's why it should not have.
I forgot that detail. Rip.
You don't always Dynamax just because you have the opportunity to Dynamax. Sometimes you pass it because you don't have a super effective move. And especially if it's a move that's going to hurt. Because all of our fire moves are now weakened because it's raining. When my Torkoal was out there going, hey look it's bright sunlight, which boosted all of our fire moves.
Yeah, I guess we didn't think that one through.
Take a whole lot of intelligence.
On the plus side, let's hope we can actually burn this guy. Don't feel too bad, Bungo. If your ears are burning red and just like mine are, then... well... ooh, this room feels rather warm. Good, use not very effective moves. Ooh. Almost there. Almost there. What are you resetting? Was there even anything to reset? Why can't I have been max player? Dang it. Oh no, was our last life? Ah, so close.
Well, we deserve to have caught it with the way that played out. I'm sorry, but no.
Oh well, no shinies here. You okay to go another round, Dragon?
I don't know.
Let's see, what time is it? Oh, 12:22.
I can probably do one more.
Okay. Let me set things up then. And inviting when you're ready. Alright, let's start this. I guess it could be the final round for tonight. Ooh, Dark Pulse? Okay, that can work.
Oh, and I got crap.
What does Jelson have?
Dazzling. Not a whole lot.
I guess
I'm gonna go with the Laurentis and then try to switch it out.
Orangu could be interesting, maybe.
Olipede, maybe.
Oh, has throat chop.
I mean, we got crap this time. We really did. So hopefully we get some decent things on the run that we can switch these out with.
Yep. You hate the keys, Bongo? Why? Because of that whole prankster and swagger combo?
Normal, water, grass, ground. We've got ground to the right.
To the right?
We can get to fire from ground, so go normal to start.
Okay. Do normal.
So we can get to a ground and a fire from there.
You say that's one reason you don't like Koleki Bongo? Yeah, the whole prankster swagger combo is so overpowered. I think Cuffy got banned from Smogon for a while. Okay, this is Lickitung. I already have you, shiny. Why not? I'll Dynax against you. Guess I'll set the screens with Oranguru. Lickitung clips through the camera when using Max Geyser. What? I'll try to see if I can catch wind of that if that happens. Oh, wait, Oranguru? I thought you were slow, monkey. How dare you? Let's see. Whoa, what? Did someone new hop in? Hello to you, I don't even know how you pronounce that. Bati ZW? Wait, what's this about best followers, primes, and viewers can be found at some website? Right. Guess you're a bot or something?
That's, yes, you want to get rid of that person. You want to ban them.
Ban them? Okay. And click.
There you go. I don't think this has anything that helps us.
Don't think so.
As sad as that is. But we can go ground to the left, which is the auto select. That's a Dugtrio.
Ooh. Alright.
And we do have a scientist if somebody wants to take a chance. If somebody's got something really bad.
You want to try switching out that Klefki there, Bongo?
I'm going to keep my Lurantis because of the grass against the Dugtrio.
True. Guess I'll try to check the rest with Oranguru. And
Marsh top.
Ooh. That could prove rather fruitful.
Marsh top isn't horrible. We had him in one round going up through.
I think he has Water Pledge for a water move. That's usually what they give him. Starters, but I'm not sure he has any ground moves. But against Dugtrio, he should suffice.
I think he had Dig or something when I had him before.
Let me take a Ganda, Water Pledge, Waterfall, Dig, and Ice Punch. Not bad. Oh, you're Cantonian, Dugtrio. Boo. Just realized that.
This always looks to me like a bug that's wearing pajamas or something. Pajama bug.
Bananas and pajamas going down the road.
There you go.
Oh, you did join Discord server, Bongo. Thank you. I just checked my phone.
There you go.
Lovely.
Okay, so somebody should take it. The question is,
Maybe Klefki
who's
should.
better? Huh?
Maybe Klefki should take this.
Is Klefki Fairy?
Fairy and Steel. Therefore, Fire Spin would destroy him.
Yeah, so you don't want Klefki going up against Solgaleo.
Yep, so you take this bongo.
You got high horsepower and mudslap.
Yep, those are good, so bongo should take that. We shall decline. Yep.
Okay, we have fire. Looks like a Flareon, which is the auto select.
Guess that's our best choice then. Charge! Bungo. Yep, he's just confirming he hates those keys. He was more than willing to get rid of them. He's very happy to swap. Or she.
Now, as long as I can get past the Flareon with my Lurantis.
And then you can probably take the Flareon once we defeat it. In the meantime, anything effective you here? Nope, just expanding force then. And as for you, Marshtomp, waterfall this fox thing. I kind of strange how the evolutions, like some of them look like foxes, others look like cats or something.
Oh, hit it with a rock if you got it. Trio.
Or just bury it underground. I think that's what Dojo's gonna do. Max Quake. Yep. And you're also, yep, you're raising our special defense, which is actually good because Flareon is this, well, at least this Flareon is a special attacker, which is rather ironic because Flareon is supposed to be a physical attacker.
So I'm not doing hardly anything against it this round.
Ooh!
Good.
As long as he does not use Burning Jealousy on us, I think we're good. Although I think the Max Quake incoming should finish it off.
Yes. First, go. Get it. Go.
Oh no, Lurantis Defiant. And this is a Flareon. You deserve something special. Go Luxury Ball. I mean, I wish I could Beast Ball, but I already have you Beast Ball, so.
Alright, I will swap out for the Flareon.
Please do. Looks like it just. Looks like RNG bailed out at some point. Alright, you sun-infested lion thing. Let's go. I didn't know what kind of joke I was trying to go for there. My information is terrible.
Who has the Dynamax this round?
My second switch does. Which means Marshtomp can Dynamax with Max Quakes. And then my, what's it called? Behemoth Dark Pulse. Yep, we have a pretty solid team here.
I might end up losing him, but I don't think it'll hurt us too badly.
Losing who?
Because I know he's low on health.
Oh. Oh yeah. Have we lost any mons this round? Actually, Bongo, that's actually how they're supposed to be used. So Gully is a physical and Null is a special attack. Like, that's how they're supposed to be. Like their signature attacks. So Galio's is physical and Lunala's is special. I mean, they could do the other way around, but their base stats aren't in favor of that. Well then. Sayonara. I think that's our first life.
Is that our first one?
I think so. So we're doing much better this round.
If that's only our first one, we should be able to get through this.
Yep, much better than last time. Yeah, we're doing so much more damage this time around. But Galio has an awesome IV spread, so he could be made a special attacker. Yeah, his base stats... Most legendaries' base stats are usually pretty evenly spread across their offensive, so you can probably switch between them. But not always. Like, for example, like the Lati duo, Eon duo, they're meant to be special attackers. Which is why I don't understand why that guy in the anime decided to give his Latios Giga Impact of all things. I guess they're just showing off the Gen 4 moves. And I see that Cheer did like nothing.
I don't think it was quite enough to kill him.
Come on, live, please. Yes! Continue attacking everyone. Too bad Burning Jealousy can't burn this guy.
Okay, Max Quake it out of existence.
Yes, finish it off! If we get a shine in the last DA of the stream tonight, then this will be awesome.
Alright, good luck everybody.
Yep, good luck to you as well, and Bongo as well. One of us should get a shiny. I mean, you would think so, because there's 4 of us here, but... Well, I mean, technically 3 of us, but 4 switches are being used right now. Ah, dang it, nothing on the switch.
No. No. Nope. Nothing here.
And nothing here either. Rip. How about you, Bongo? Nothing as well? Oh, dang. Terrible luck tonight. Well, I guess we'll wrap things up. Thank you again for following Bongo. You just increased my follower count by 1, almost to 25 now. One step at a time. If I can get like 1 new follower per day, I will not complain. But yeah, Bongo, you just joined my Discord server, so feel free to look around there, and also be sure to check the pinned messages in there if you can't see anything in some channels. Like, I think the giveaway channel having a Sword and Shield category is empty for some reason. So I think if you need to find anything there, I think there should be in the pinned section. I usually try pinning all the important messages I can find. And, oh, let's see. Let's see, if you do reach your follower goal in 2 days, yeah, if I get a new follower each day, because I want to get to 25.
Red. The hell?
What's up, Dragon?
No, I switched back over to Pearl, and it said my game could not be read.
Oh. I guess maybe try blowing on the cartridge and then try reloading it.
No, I put it in and it... No, it's still saying it's not there. Dang it.
That's one reason why I'm happy I moved to digital. I don't have to deal with the whole reading issue. I have not had to deal with that since the... When was the last time I dealt with that back on the PS2 days. Sometimes my PS1 games just couldn't be read for some reason. I had to literally take them to the sink and like wipe those discs down with water. Then I dried them. Then I put them back in. It's like, yeah, we can read this now. I'm like, yeah, screw you. I know you're a little dusty, but come on, you can still function.
Alright.
I was a real user. Like, I just use this stuff. I don't really maintain them that well. I guess that's my main weakness.
Well, mine are always in the case when I'm not. The ones that I'm not using are always in a case. They're never laying around or just open or whatever. But it was just being. I don't know.
You only have one PlayStation game, Bongo, and you keep it inside of the console. Yeah, that works too. No point in taking it out if that's the only game you have.
I like the physical games.
Oh, you said one physical game? I thought it said PlayStation. I saw PLY, so I thought that's a like play and it's station. I didn't see the SICAL of the word. Physical impairment's at its worst. I just committed a crime. Time to hit my one command that I have a customized one. Although honestly, that number should be reset down for each stream. I don't know how to reset that, but... But yeah, if you ever think I commit a blind act, Bongo, you can just type in the exclamation mark blind and let me know that I've done something that's a crime of sorts. Like me not listening to Dragon, I went to the left when I should have gone to the right. Which might happen every now and then. Thankfully that didn't happen tonight. And looks like Nightbot just throwing a bunch of other stuff in the chat. It's probably past 19 already, in your arrogant opinion. Yup. I wouldn't be surprised if the stuff I did... 19... That's over the course of, since I started streaming, but... Yeah, likely since no one else has been paying attention or using it, likely, yeah, the counters should probably be past 100 by now. Let's see... I forgot, when I even have my party in this game anyway. I haven't used my party in forever. I have a Cinderace, that's probably my starter. I use this Trevenant for catching. Tapu Fini is also for catching. Texapex is just a staller for catching. Urshifu is just there for the aesthetic. And I cloned this Pikachu for the holes. I actually want to double check how much money do I have again. Oh yeah, 9 million watts, I have plenty of those.
Gio, you have both Urshifus, right?
Yep, I have both the the water and dark ones.
Okay.
Do you need one of them?
Okay, no, because I have both Urshifus and a Cubchoo.
You mean Cubfu?
Yes, or the Cubfu, yes.
Yeah, Cubchoo is actually another Pokemon name.
Yes, it is. The Cubfu, and I have the Cubfu and I have both Urshifus.
I'm guessing KB got the opposite one of yours and then he cloned and traded to you?
No, I did a second, a second, whatever you call it, set up a second,
That different profile?
Yes, profile. As long as I could think of his personality, and I'm like, no, that's not it. I set up a second, profile, and then I played through until I chose Cubfu, and then I traded him the Cubfu and let him clone it.
Ah.
And traded it back to me, and then I put it into the opposite
tower
from the one that I have, and then I let him clone that. Traded it to him and let him clone that.
Okay.
So we ended up with both Urshifus and the Fu.
Okay, that makes sense. So my story was close, but not exact. So in your opinion, Dragon, which Urshifu do you think was better?
What one did I go with first? I think I went with... Did I go with the water one first?
I asked because apparently Bongo's asking that question, and I'm actually thinking about it myself. From a competitive standpoint, I think the water one is better because at least it can deal super effective damage to its dark counterparts because dark's weak to fighting. Whereas if the dark Urshifu want to deal super effective to the water one, they'd have to use something that's not stab. Because close combat would deal effective damage, and its dark type move, I forget what to call it, Wicked Blow, is not very effective against the water Urshifu because dark's not very effective on fighting, so in that case, in my opinion, the water one is better if they were to go against one another. But that's just my opinion. And I guess maybe some people might agree because Wolfie Glick, when he won the second Players' Cup competition, he used the water Urshifu in that one. Mostly so he could probably use like Aqua Jet or something to set up his steam engine Colossal. In 1v1, yeah, water might win like that way. Although, just from a competitive standpoint, if you want to ask which one's better, Bongo, design-wise? Not sure. Although, judging from my experiences, I personally usually go for the Tower of Darkness because it's easier to reach than the Tower of Water. At least if you're in the beginning stages of the game, because in order to get to the Tower of Water, you have to cut through the Forest of Focus, and that's the one area of the Isle of Armor I never want to go back to. Like, when they called the place the Forest of Focus, they were not lying. If you're not focusing, you will get lost.
Oh, in the wild area, in the... What was the one where the dojo is?
The Isle of Armor? Yeah, the Isle of Armor?
Yeah. Is that what you're talking about, that forest?
Yeah, the Forest of Focus on the Isle of Armor. I hate that place.
I can understand that.
I mean, to me, everything looks the same.
I get turned around there sometimes. And then I'm like, oh my god, I already went through this.
Hence the name. Like, when I first went to the Isle of Armor, like, on launch day, I was stumbling around, like, it's a new area, so my mental map was, like, non-developed, so I was, like, really just trying to picture, like, which way to go, like... I mean, I couldn't even register, like, in fact, I don't know if, like, the weather condition was, like, harsh sunlight, so therefore it was, like, very bright on my screen, so therefore I was having a very difficult time figuring out where to go. So it's kind of funny, so, like... So you know how you had to do, like, different, like, trials for like, Master Mustard and the Master Dojo?
Yeah.
And then he had you chasing down those, like, 3 Galarian Slowpokes that were, like, moving around super fast? Since
right, you had to get in their path and let them run into you.
Yeah, but here's the thing, though. I was just speeding through the text, and I wasn't really paying attention to the cutscene, so I wasn't sure what was going on, so I just letting the game move me along. So when I went to the Soothing Wetlands for the first time, I didn't even know what I was doing, and each time, like, I heard a Slowpoke running by, I was making comments to myself, like, huh, that kind of sounds like a waterfall. Am I just getting closer to one or something? Without even realizing that I was actually getting near a Slowpoke, which was actually my objective the whole time. So when I actually finished my objective, I didn't realize that was what I was supposed to be doing. And then eventually, it came to the time when Mustard told us that we needed to get the max mushrooms. I did not realize that, like, I thought they were in the Forest of Focus because he led us that way. So I was...
Well, there is one in the Forest of Focus.
But not initially. I mean, you can find them later on, but for the part of the story, they're not there. You're forced to go through the Forest of Focus to get to the turning lowlands to reach the warm-up tunnel, where you find the max mushrooms in the warm-up tunnel. That's... After you do that for the main story, then they'll start appearing, like, all over the place, including the forest. It's like kind of like a flag that they set up. But because I mashed my way through the text, I didn't realize that was what I was supposed to do. But thankfully, I took a snapshot of one of the conversation bubbles. I don't know why I did so, but I'm thankful that I did, because I just went back and read it eventually, and it told me I was supposed to go to the warm tunnel, which was past the turning wood lowlands. Like, oh, so I was supposed to get past through that forest. And then an hour later, I was cursing the forest to high heaven because I was lost.
Yeah, I don't mash through the text unless I've already read it. If it's something where it's like, okay, I've read this, then yeah, I'll mash through it. But
I guess I was just impatient. I was like, okay, this DLC is interesting and all, but I want to get to the part where you give me Kubfu. Like, where is Kubfu? I was like wondering, when do I get Kubfu?
But answering Bongo, don't we all mash through the text? No. Not unless I already know, not unless it's something that I'm doing. And then sometimes I get myself into trouble because, like, instead of, oh, I should have chose this, and I chose the Kartana, and no, I don't want to do the Kartana. So now I have to B-button out of it so that we can do the Lunala.
Oh yeah, that's what happened just not too long ago, yep. Although if you want to see me really speeding through the text, you can check out my YouTube channel. I uploaded a Pokemon Sword playthrough there. Most of that playthrough, I was really spamming through the text.
They do, Pokemon, what they do, and I know for a fact because I'm talking to some of the guys at TCPY because I used to work with them.
Okay.
They do, the fact that, like, sometimes you can, like, B-button through something and it just sends you around in circles and circles and circles. That's done on purpose.
Say what? Oh.
Like, sometimes you're like, okay, I'm gonna do this, and it will, like, send you in circles.
Uh-huh.
If you see the conversation that sends you in circles, that's done on purpose.
Oh, you mean like the rhetorical...
You can't accidentally button mash yourself into problems.
Ah.
And you then send a customer service ticket and go, oh, help me.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
There was always, every Pokemon Regionals, there was always one of the head guys from the Pokemon Company International come out to that regional. And then at Nationals, they were all out there, so. I've actually, as a matter of fact, as an organizer, I used to have to report to Pete DeShaw, because he was in charge of all, basically special events like pre-releases and stuff like that. And since then, they've kind of changed things around a little bit.
Speaking...
But I have, over the years, had dealings with all of them.
Speaking of organizations, do you ever get invited to do something for, like, the regional tournaments?
Well, I did. Regionals are still, I used to do Philadelphia regionals every year. And then there was kind of a falling out between the lady that was running the regionals did something that she should not have done. And I basically told her that. She did it to me, embarrassed me in front of like 400 Pokemon players and parents.
Ah, yeesh.
And I called her out on it, and she got offended by that and was like, no, you're not doing anything with me anymore. And I'm like, fine, whatever. I'm sorry, you don't have a right to do what you did to me in front of all these people. Because she understaffed, and it was like, here, do like these 4 jobs. You stand here and do like these 4 jobs. And I'm like, no, you need to have more people here doing this.
Yeah.
But regionals is up to whoever the organizer that's running regionals is. I have judged up through nationals, which of course is now internationals.
Yep.
But with the way things are now, I don't have the money to travel. So it's like they're doing it here, they're doing it there, they're doing it whatever, and I just don't have the money to travel to do it, because I need, like, I have to be able to get there, then I have to have hotel and all of this, and because they changed that. It used to be if you were invited to staff, they paid for your hotel and they gave you a travel stipend.
Oh.
Or they paid for your airfare if you wanted to fly out. But if you wanted to drive out, then they gave you a travel stipend to help pay for your gas and stuff.
Yeah, that's nice.
And then they gave you a food stipend while you were out there. So they provided you with lunch because you were working through lunch. And then you had a food stipend that you could go get dinner. So it was pretty good. And then it got to just be like, oh, well, we're going to not do all of this. And, you know, either you have the money to do it yourself or you just don't. You know, it's like, too bad. Then, so it kind of changed a little bit, which was sad.
That was the breaks, I guess. And looks like Bongo stream something crashed, so apparently he's gonna call it a night.
Okay.
And speaking of
which, system update.
Yep, while we were talking, I decided to check and see if the system update was there. For some reason, it didn't automatically happen as soon as I closed the software, so I had to do it manually by going to the settings, which is weird.
Yep.
Let's see. Oh wow, already 1 o'clock for me, and that means 4 o'clock for you. I guess we should call it night then. Well,
it sounds good. Alright.
Take care of yourself, Dragon.
Take care, Gio.
Thanks. Good night.
Good night.
And which means I shall be closing out the stream as well. Maybe I should wait for this thing to actually finish downloading? Wait, what? Close this? Wait, I thought I did close the software. And updating? What happened to the update bar? Okay, now, and just like how the system is now resetting itself, I shall reset the stream, I guess. Good night, everyone. Take care. See